Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, and Faroe Field, named for the father of the split T, where the Missouri Tiger fans are hoping that they put together a big W. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on another SEC rival, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Gamecocks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Missouri Tigers offense takes the field. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Missouri wants to go fast. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground. At the 45 on his way. Running toward the tape. Inside the 10. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he caps things off with a scintillating 68-yard scoring run. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Gamecocks offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And the spotlight in this game will undoubtedly be on these star wide receivers, David.
I mean, they're featured, Reese. Like, these guys are going to touch the football a lot. These offenses are built to get them the football, to make plays. We're in for a few catches today, Paul.
We sure are. When you can get open like these guys can, when you have the speed to take the top off of the defense, you know you're going to see a lot of explosive plays today.
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Now on first down from the 43. Gets it out quickly. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Peace. They'll run the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off play action. Going for it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches and the score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give from the gun. Makes a man miss. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
Wants to throw. It's Beebe. Extending the play. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop for this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Wants to throw on first down. He's right on target. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He's going to pass. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Coming after him. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Fires to the right. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Linebackers have tough jobs, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run. But you can see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover two drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception. Mizzou
has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Looking to throw, it's Beebe. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And he lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Now on 3rd down after that run. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Tigers are in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Beebe. Working that left side now. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. No huddle offense to the line. They go to the ground. At the 35, he's loose. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
As a defensive end, trust me, I was a defensive end, I can tell you, you start getting a little lathered up. Now you got your 2nd sack. It's only the 3rd quarter. Your eyeballs are getting big. This is going to be one of those days. I'm going to get me 3. I'm going to get me 4. Shoot, I might even get me 5.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. They're bringing heat. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and lofts one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Hand off from the shotgun. Using the spin move. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? Offense getting set for first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They're going to go right back to him on first down. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Peace. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. He's back to throw on second down. Back open in the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The back goes in motion. Feeling some heat. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker. Second down coming up. Back to throw, it's Peace. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll run it trying to drain time off the clock. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Looking to pass. It's Peace. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Knocked down for the tackle. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lanes, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. I mean, you've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
So easier said than done. The defense knows you're passing the football. It's the fourth quarter. You're trailing. You got to force the issue. It's really, really tough. Quarterbacks have to be smart. They have to be really, really accurate with the football. He wasn't there. Another big turnover.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Defense still with a couple of timeouts. They can force the issue, make the offense snap it again as they take a knee on this one. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another